What I'm getting is there's three people that's already involved in something, okay? But they're not involved with each other. Okay, keep that in mind, okay? Somebody here wants to be loyal to somebody else, right? Somebody here wants to be loyal to somebody else, right? But somebody else is like, why would you want to be loyal to them though? Why not to me? That's what I'm getting. This person over here is like, why would you trust them when you've known me longer? Why would you be loyal to them and not to me? Like, why would you want to give them this part of yourself and not give it to me? That's what this person is telling this person about this person. Bro, I hate trios. I hate the shit. Like, somebody is looking at you like they would throw away everything to have a chance with you. That's what I'm getting. But like, on a serious note, this is not somebody that you've already dealt with in the past. Like, you've never had a relationship with this person. They've never like took your trust for granted or something like this. Like, basically, you don't even trust this person yet because you don't know them like that. Okay, so you've not dealt with this person. This is not an ex. So if you're thinking about this as an ex, or if you're stuck on your ex and you think every reading you see is about your ex, just go ahead and exit. Maybe it's not about you. Okay, because it's not about no ex. All right. Especially if you're waiting for an ex or a current partner to be loyal to you, this is not for you. This is for somebody who's not in a relationship and who's not talking to or messing with any of their exes right now. That's what I'm getting. So if you're fucking around still with some of your exes, exit. This ain't your message. But yeah, somebody is mad at this other person for finding interest in you and not them. It's almost like the third party here, right? This third party has been wanting this person right here for a long time. They've been trying to get at this person. They've been trying to catch this person's eye. This is like a pick-me right here. This is somebody who wants to be noticed. This is somebody who wants to be picked. This is somebody who wants this person's attention. But you caught this person's eye, and now they're coming over this way, and they're like, what? You know me for 10 years, and you just gonna meet this person and choose them? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm getting. This could be a long-term friend of this person's, okay? It's really not relevant to you is what I'm getting, because you don't know either one of these people. You don't know either one of these people like this, but this is just the story. This is the behind the scenes, okay? Yeah, so if you're in a relationship, if you're going back and forth with somebody, if you're on and off with somebody, if you're thinking about an ex, this message not for you. And I probably keep saying that throughout the whole reading because people love to be like, no, I don't want them back. Good, because we ain't talking about nobody that's coming back, okay? But that's what I'm saying, though. Somebody here is really down for something, okay? This person isn't like playing games like they're mature, or I feel like somebody here is used to people coming in trying to play games, or people coming in trying to just get in their pants or something like this. But somebody is coming forward with like genuine interest in a relationship or genuine interest in getting to know you. That's what I'm getting. And you'll be able to tell this, okay? You'll be able to tell that this person is genuine. You'll be able to read the energy. Like, it's very loud. That's what I'm getting. The energy, the intentions, the truth, it's very loud. It's very noticeable. Like, I mean, somebody's going to be loyal to you in like a crazy way. And it's not crazy, but it's just like not very common, not very commonly seen. Like when people think of loyalty from one human being to another, it's almost like people don't really take it seriously. That's what I'm getting. Like, people be like, okay, yeah, their loyalty lies to a certain extent, probably. Like, they probably wouldn't do da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? But like, this loyalty, it really does go that far or something. It really is that deep. That's what I'm getting. They take loyalty seriously. So if they're going to be loyal to you, that's exactly what they're going to do for real. That's what I'm picking up on here. Okay, so you're meeting a real one. Somebody who's finally worth your time or something like this. Let's roll. Depth. What did I just say? It really be going that deep. It's really that deep for real. It is. You got loyalty, clarity, and depth. It really is that deep for real. It really is that genuine. It really is. You're about to meet somebody who's not playing no games, who's not hiding no secrets, who doesn't have any bad intentions or secret motives behind something. Somebody's not just trying to get in your pants. Somebody's not going to be coming to you with some love bombing lies or a facade or some shit like this. Like, this is going to be a relationship or a connection to value, okay? That's what I'm getting. They got mental health issues, though. That's what I'm getting. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's just funny the way I got it. Like, hi, my name is blank and I have mental health issues. Like, no, for real. It feels like to this person, they feel like their biggest flaw or the biggest downside or the biggest deal breaker would be the mental illnesses that they have. That's what I'm getting. This person could be schizophrenic. This person could deal with a lot of depression and anxiety. But those are just the two main things that I'm picking up on. But whatever the case may be, they feel like their mental illness will hinder them or affect their relationship poorly. So they feel like that would be the main thing holding them back, or that would be the main thing to fuck up something. If anything were to be fucked up in the relationship, it's not because they're gonna lie, it's not because they're gonna cheat, it's not because they're gonna be hiding things, it's not because they have bad intentions, it's not because they're not trustworthy. Like, it's because they deal with a mental illness that maybe affects how they act, how they feel, how they move, the things that they're able to do. Maybe sometimes they can't leave the house, maybe sometimes they don't want to be at the house, maybe sometimes they go mute, maybe some, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like if anything is gonna ruin a relationship, it's not gonna be infidelity, it's not gonna be lies, it's not gonna be the normal thing that ruins relationships, it's gonna be a mental illness issue. That's what I'm getting. But also what I'm picking up on is like they're scared of this, or they fear what like the reaction might be or what might happen when they have an episode or some shit like this. But I'm getting like maybe you got some issues too. Like maybe you got mental health issues too, or maybe you know how to deal with episodes of these types of mental health issues. Whatever they got going on, it's almost like you handle it well, or you know how to talk to people, or like you're not judgmental, or I don't know. It's just something that's really not going to be that big of an issue. That's what I'm picking up on. Like whatever it is, it's really not. Like, in this person's head, it might be bad, but overall, in general, like, it's not an issue. Okay. You know, I just got, somebody could like to feel sad. You know how, that's kind of, no, I'm not taking that. Let's see, how do I put this? Sometimes people who have, I have to use a specific example, though, because it's not going to make sense otherwise. Okay, so let's pretend that we're dealing with somebody who, we're talking about somebody who has an eating disorder, just for the sake of an example, okay? This person with their specific disorder, they don't eat much to anything at all, right? Because it can go a lot of different ways, right? Like they like to starve themselves. They like the way they feel when they are hungry. They do what they do because they like the feeling it gives their body, okay? What I'm saying now is if we flip that into like a sadness thing, is like this person likes the way they feel when they're sad or something like this. So they do things to keep them sad. Does that make sense? Like it's the same like they just like the feeling of grief or sadness or something like this, or like it triggers their brain to feel like, I don't know, it's almost like I'd rather feel sad than feel nothing at all. That's what I'm picking up on. I don't know why I couldn't just say that as the example, like what the fuck? Yeah, they feel like that might be a big issue, which obviously if you're like a happy-go-lucky person, or you're really energetic, or you're really outgoing or something like this, and this person likes to be sad, you know what I mean? Like, that could cause a lot of issues. I feel like in this case specifically, opposites attract. Whatever the issues they got going on, you got the opposite type of issues going on. If they be too depressed to get out of bed and do anything, you be too hyper or energetic to sit still or something like this. Yeah, conflict, bro. I'm telling you, like, that's where something clashes. That's where something really is gonna clash. But it's almost like one side mellows out the hyperactive or overactive side, if that makes sense. So it's like, it could be a happy middle, but it really just depends, you know? Oh my god, it says clashing differences and incompatibility. I didn't even see that at the bottom, bro. But I feel like it's not a deal breaker. That's what I'm getting. It's not a deal breaker. They are going to bring this up quite early. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So what I'm getting is like, this is something that people wouldn't talk about in relationships until things get a little bit more serious, or until you're thinking about moving in together, because then that's when you're really going to see how something affects them for real. But I feel like they're going to bring this up fairly quick, like on the first date. That's what I'm getting. Because they don't want it to cause conflict, or because it's almost like they want to get something out in the open or off their chest or something like this. They want to see how you're going to react to the information itself before pursuing something. That's what I'm getting. They're following their intuition. They're trusting their gut feeling, and their gut feeling is telling them to put everything on the table so that there's no surprises. There's not going to be nothing that comes up. There's not going to be no exes that is showing up. There's not going to be none of that shit except for that third party. Remember we talked about that third party in the beginning? Don't forget about them. They'll be here later, okay? But like I said, that person's not an ex of this person. They've just been wanting this person for a long time, okay? So what I'm saying is like, any issues that are to arise is not going to be like the normal, what you would think of in today's society issues, relationship issues. So they're just trying to get it all out on the table. That way there's no excuses. That's what I'm getting. Like, no excuses on their part. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to tell you it all right now, real quick. That way they don't have no reasons or excuses to hide something later, because something could be embarrassing to them. That's what I'm getting. When they get real in like a real deep dark spot, or a deep depression, or anxiety is really kicking them in the throat or some shit like this, like, it's going to be hard for them to express the issues that they're having. So they want to go ahead and do that. Okay? Well, so far, I'm just seeing open and honest. I'm seeing clarity. I'm seeing good intentions. I'm seeing trustworthy energy at that. Like, that's probably one of the most important things is what I'm getting, is like something is trustworthy. And loyalty. Like, that's a really big thing here for this person. This person, they could be, well, I was going to say autistic, but I'm just going to say on the spectrum, because everybody pretends to be autistic nowadays. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? But whatever they got diagnosis for, like, they have real mental health issues, bro. Like, they got real issues. They're diagnosed by professionals, been going through something, been on medications, been through trials and tribulations. Like, they're not faking whatever they got going on. Okay? That's crazy to have to say. That's crazy to have to say, because why do people want to have mental illness so damn bad? Damn, you want to be sick in the head so damn bad. Like, that's what I feel like when I see these people who pretend to have, like, autism, especially Tourette's. Y'all make me want to punch y'all in the fucking throat. Anyway, whatever this person got, like, it's not a joke. It's true. It's real. It's diagnosed, and they know that how it affects them. Basically, they've been living with something all their life, and they know how things can go, and they're gonna tell you whatever. They're gonna be like, yeah, I mean, one time such and such happened because I didn't want to let anybody know something, but I really should have let them know earlier that I had some issues going on or some shit like this. That's what I'm getting. So they're taking their past issues or their past, like, when they held things back and didn't tell people that they had something wrong with them or that they have these issues that they go through sometimes, it was worse. Does that make sense? They're going to tell you about the instances of where they should have been upfront about the mental health issues or whatever they got going on in the first place. So from their perspective, they're really trying to avoid conflict by telling you these things early on. Well, I feel like for some of y'all, most of y'all can handle this. Most of y'all, you're like, mental health issues where, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't bother me. Everybody got mental health issues or something like this. Like, for most of y'all, that's how it is. Like, it don't bother y'all, whatever this person got going on. But for some of y'all, you're going to be like, why would you spill all of this? That's TMI for a first date or something like this. And for that, I say, this person will be better off without you. They're just trying to be open and honest, bro, because that's crazy how the energy switched like that for some of y'all. But nonetheless, you know, dealing with mental illness is not for the weak, and it's definitely not for everybody. So if you can't handle it and what this person tells you up front scares you, leave them alone, okay? Because some people like to switch up their energy. They be like really sweet, really genuine, really kind. But as soon as they figure out that somebody is a little different or somebody's brain functions a little bit differently, then all of a sudden they treat this person differently. Like, okay, that's what I'm getting for just a select few. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if mental health issues scare you, you can go ahead and leave now. The rest of this ain't for you. A lot of what I'm getting is like, y'all share similar issues. Y'all don't have the same issues, but y'all share similar issues, okay? Y'all share similar coping mechanisms or something like this. Like, something that y'all do is similar, but it's to deal with or to work through mental health issues. That's what I'm getting. So you guys can relate on some type of level when it comes to these types of things. Intimacy, I'm telling you. Ah! Oh my God. This person could be scared of intimacy. One of y'all could be like super like sexual or something like this, and then one of y'all could be super like touch me not. You know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna be don't get me started. I'm not finna blush for y'all. What the fuck? No, it's gonna be real hot though. No. Yeah, y'all are going to connect on a really good level, you know what I'm saying, when it gets to that point, because I feel like there's this sense of taking things super slow, and that's okay, you know what I'm saying, like, that's great, actually, even that's even better, okay, but what I'm getting is, like, either for one or both sides, you genuinely or generally take things slow anyway, like, you don't let people in, or they don't let people in very easily, or something like this, but when you guys get to connect on that intimate level, I'm just saying, like, oh my God. Yeah, maybe for one of y'all or both of y'all have not had intimacy in a long time, or you haven't had intimacy that meant something, like that was very sentimental or something like this. Like, you be fucking, but you don't be feeling it. Like, you don't have no feeling towards it or something like this. Or you just ain't been fucking in general. Shit, you haven't been connecting with somebody. For either one or both of y'all, you only get intimate with people who you have deep feelings with. That's what I'm getting. For one or both sides, that's how it is. So when you guys do get to that bonding level, it's just going to be something that's like, I don't know, it's going to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the equivalent of people who wait till marriage and then they finally get that day and it's like a whole game changer, or they're like, I never knew what was waiting for me on the other side. Like, yeah, y'all gonna go crazy. Y'all not gonna be able to stop. That's funny, but like, that's something to look forward to though. Like, because like I'm saying, either one or both sides, they're not intimate like that with other people. They're only intimate with people that they deem to be worthy of their intimacy. Oh, y'all got one with high standards. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Actually, that's really good, because what? Everybody's standards, like, the bar is in fucking hell, bitch. So to find one with fucking high standards, you know what I mean? At least that's how you should feel in today's society, finding one with high standards. Yo, I'm just doing all these versus tarot. Shit, I got all lost in the fucking sauce. It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, I really don't know how to describe it in words. I really don't, but if you've seen the show, Siren, if you've seen that, and you see how they act when they sing the siren song, or you see how the humans be when they hear the siren song, and you see like you know what I'm saying, like what they're feeling on their face when they hear that song. That's really what you're gonna be feeling. Like it's different. Like it's something different that you never really connected with before. That's what I'm getting. Like the intimacy connection between the two of you, off the chain, baby. Like you never seen nothing like it before. You never felt nothing like it before. And honestly, what I'm getting is one or both of you, y'all don't even like sex. Does that make sense? Like, it's not, like, it is enjoyable, like, you like it, but, like, with no feeling, it's just not good or something like this. That's what I'm getting. Maybe somebody is not a very sexual person or something like this. Like, they don't be, whoever this is, you don't be craving sex, or you don't have, like, the want or the need to do it or something like this. But with this person, though, like, once you get a taste, it's a game changer, okay? You're not gonna feel that way ever again. Like, you will never feel that way ever again. To some of y'all, sex used to be a chore. In your relationships, when you had to have sex, it was like, damn, I don't want to. Do I got to? Can we wait? Can we do this a different day? Like, no. You not, that's, no. Nowhere near this type of connection right here. LOL. This person's also going to bring you out of your shell and vice versa. You guys are really like the perfect match, or like the perfect combination. Does that make sense? Like, y'all both like even each other out. You balance each other out. You bring the best out of each other. Like, you make each other excited. I don't know how to explain it, but like after you get through that phase of like maybe let's say the whole first year of a relationship, the butterflies and shit, like that new relationship feeling, like after you get past that, you're still gonna feel that type of something towards this person. Like, it never gets old. That's what I'm getting for real with this energy. Like the honeymoon phase or whatever, the honeymoon phase, like it never ends. The cupcake phase, like it never really goes away. That's what I'm getting. You guys match each other's, I was gonna say freak, but we done talked about that enough. Like, you guys match each other's vibe, you guys match each other's weird. Do you get that? Like, you guys match each other's weirdness for sure. Your humor, your sarcasm, like everything is just compatible with this person. And either one or both of y'all is extremely introverted, but with this person, like, they make you want to be extroverted. Like, they make you want to be bold or be loud, or like they just bring a different side out of you and vice versa. That's what I'm getting, y'all. So you got a lot to look forward to. Like, this is something brand new. You never even heard of nothing like this except for in the fucking movies. That's what I'm getting. Like, you have never even seen in real life, like in firsthand, you've never seen somebody you know have this type of connection with another person, if that makes sense. Like, you've never seen that in real life. But now you get to live it. Now you get to experience it. Excuse me. I feel like you both prayed for each other. You both prayed for, like, the reciprocation. You both prayed for the types of energies that you are individually. Like, as much as they want you, you're going to want them. Like, the energy is just like, you literally, I don't know how to really say this, but y'all basically manifested each other into reality. Like, you didn't change for them and they didn't change for you. But the way that you guys were both manifesting and praying, the energies changed individually and aligned with each other for that reason. That's what I'm getting. Maybe you've been single for a long time. Maybe this message is kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, right, okay, like, yeah, okay. Like every other love tarot reading you done seen on every social media platform ever. Like every single last one of them. But it's also like, did you claim all of those? And if so, why? Should you be claiming this one? If so, why? Like, use your discernment. Everybody wants something. Doesn't mean that it's always going to be about you when you hear it or see it. That's what I'm getting. So it's really, a lot of people need to use discernment here. How many times have you heard the same message and not received what the message said you were going to receive? That's really what I'm getting that some of y'all need to pay attention to. Y'all keep hearing the same messages, the same type of messages on repeat, but you're not receiving what the message is the same because you're not aligned with it. You're claiming something that's not for you, but you want it to be for you, but it's not for you for real. Okay, so use your discernment here. These readers ain't lying to you. You're claiming things that don't align with your energy. You might want them to, but it doesn't for real. Okay, just one at a time, please. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Not very many people find true love, if that makes sense. Like, not very many people find the type of loyalty and the type of connection and intimacy and bond that's gonna be here. Oh no, here comes that third party. That person we was talking about earlier that was like, how are you gonna ask them or take them out on a date when you don't even know them? You've never even met them in real life. This is what I'm getting, okay? This person, they've seen you before. Like, and maybe you've seen them, and maybe y'all smiled at each other passing by each other. You know what I'm saying? Or something like this. But y'all never really talked, or y'all have not connected. Y'all have not You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not been any real interaction or something like this. And this third party over here, this is you, right? But I'm gonna set you to the side just for a second because we're talking about the other two, right? This is this person that's looking at you and they want to come forward and stuff like this. But this person, they're like, you literally don't even know them. You literally don't even know their name, and you want to take them out on a date. And this person's like, yeah, that's the point of a date, to get to know somebody. And this person is like, yeah, but you know me for such and such years, and you don't even know them at all. Okay, and, well, where's my chance at? Where's my hug at? Huh? Bitch. I'm just kidding. But no, for real, like, why is this person being such a pick me? Because here they come. So what I'm getting is this person right here who wants this person to pick them, right? This person might try to befriend you, okay? They might try to come in before this person can and try to befriend you so they can get the inside scoop. They want you to tell all. They want you to be their little bestie so they can get all the tea on what this person is doing or saying, how they're moving. This person wants to befriend you so that they can get inside your head and try to convince you of what this person is or something like this, which is a lie because we talked about who this person is for real. Yes, we did. And like I said earlier, the energy don't lie. Your intuition on 12, okay? You're going to be able to read that shit like nobody's fucking business, bro. And I feel like the way your soul lights up when you interact with this person is something to pay attention to. Have you ever lit up the way you have when you speak to this person? Have you ever felt the things that you feel when you connect with this person on a deeper level? Because y'all not just talking about how your day went. Y'all not just going to be talking about the weather. Y'all not just going to be talking about some petty little shit. Like, no, y'all are going to go pretty deep pretty quickly because that's just who you are. You guys are both deep people. Like, you're not surface level energies here. Okay, so like the first date is going to cover a lot. So we talked about this, but this person right here, they're going to try to befriend you before this person even comes and asks you on a date. You're not even going to know this person has interest in you. This person isn't even going to tell you that they know so-and-so. This person is not going to be like, I'm friends with so-and-so. This person is not even going to mention their name. They're going to act like a total stranger. They're going to act like they met you on accident, like they didn't know that so-and-so had interest in you. Then they're going to try to be your friend so you can tell them all about this day. You can tell them all about your feelings. You can tell them all about everything that y'all talked about. That's what I'm getting. Beat their ass. Beat this nosy bitch up. Beat that bitch up. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't beat them up. But, you know what I'm saying. Kick them to the curb. Do whatever you gotta do. But, like I said, you read energy really well. The way this person is just slimy and snaky and sneaky, you gonna be able to pick up on that shit too. It ain't no secret. I don't know who they think they hiding from or who they trying to trick, but they got the right one today, okay? That's what I'm getting. LOL. That's actually really funny because I love when people try to, like, manipulate other people, but the person already know, like, because they can read the energy. They like dumb as hell trying to manipulate you. Like I said, these are not people that you know right now or have met or have dealt with. Like, you may know the person who's interested in you by passing. You may know what they look like or something like this. You may know that you always run into them at a certain or in a certain area or something like this. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no, you don't know these people for real. You got Miss Pinky over there jealous already. Okay? Ain't even the dude or the girl ain't even made a move yet. Whoever this is that want to make a move on you hasn't even come forward yet, and they're already jealous. They already plotting out of jealousy. Anyway, they know, you know what? You know what? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of get it, Miss Pinky. I get it. I get it, Miss Pinky, because if I seen a piece of gold right here, if I seen somebody who was loyal like nobody's business, if I seen somebody who was this trustworthy, if I seen somebody who was this deep, who was this genuine, who was this type of person that we already talked about for real, oh, baby, I'm right. I want them too. Huh. Yeah, I understand, Miss Pinky. You want this. You want this bad, but this don't want you. Okay? Sorry. Okay? You must got shitty energy over here. Third party, Miss Pinky, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? You must got shitty energy because this is real energy. And they know it. They like this person because they know how this person is. They know that this person is loyal. They know that they are truthful. They know that they're trustworthy. They know they're reliable, baby. They know. Like I said, they said, you've been knowing me for how long and you're not going to give me a chance? No, because I know what your energy is like because I've known you for so long. That's how it works. Yeah, you know I'm such a great person because you know me for so long. And I know you're such a shitty person because I've known you for so long. Okay? Damn. So they gonna sit there right the fuck down where they belong in that motherfucking chair, okay? Sit on the bench, ho. Anyway, that's just what I'm getting, bro. They want to come in hot? Well, guess what? Like, hell no, that's crazy. And you know, it's kind of like I've already mentioned that somebody here is on the spectrum, okay? They have a unique way of processing things. They have a unique way of responding to things. They have a unique way of dealing with situations or something like this, right? And like, they're very honest. Like, they don't hold back. Why won't you choose me? I'll give you a list of reasons if you really want it. You're not gonna like it, but I'll give it to you. Like, no. Literally, the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. Not the fives coming out, baby. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Oh, they big mad. Oh, they big mad about this. Oh, well. I don't know what to say about it. Honestly, it's like they want what they can't have. But it's not even like they can't have, well, they can't have it for real. But it's like they choose to be in a position where they can't have this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person doesn't want them because of who they are, how they are, what they believe in, how they act, or something like this is the way you act, okay? Because, if the energy was good, if it was in alignment, if it was attractive to them, the energy wouldn't be what it is. Okay? And I feel like this person, whoever taking interest in you, they don't got time to be wanting to change somebody into what they want them to be. Yeah, they might have known this person for 10 years, and this person has been the same person for 10 years, not changed not a single time, and still not in alignment with whatever they would want to have in their life romantically or something like this. Like, it's not like they couldn't have figured out what this person wanted all this time and become the energy or the person that this person wanted. If they wanted them that bad, they could have done that. That's what I'm saying. They could have changed and shifted their energy to be more genuine, to be more trustworthy, to be more reliable, to be more whatever that this person is looking for, but they didn't do that. They just sat there questioning, why won't you pick me? Why won't you pick me? Why won't you pick me? Like, weird, but okay. And it's not like they should change for somebody. They should be themselves. You know what I'm saying? But who they are, like themselves, is a shitty person, okay? That's just what I'm getting. That's crazy. This person, like this third party, they might get money or like they ask this person for things. This person is nice and they be giving them shit or something like this. Like every time this person is like, hey, can you spot me $50 or can you do me a favor or something like this? Like they're friends or something. That's what I'm getting. Like this person, the third party, they see that coming to an end. If this person gets into a serious relationship where they connect with somebody on the level that you can connect with this person, all ties with this third party are going to be cut. No questions asked. And it's not even like they're going to cut off this person. It's just going to be what it is. Does that make sense? They're never going to even return to tell this person goodbye. Like, it's not that serious. Whoever this third party Miss Pinky friend is, whoever the fuck Pick Me is, like, it wasn't that serious. This person in the middle, they have no problem literally ghosting whoever this energy is. As soon as they go this way to approach you, they're not looking back. Pinky who? Pinky don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. Yeah, this person might be like, can you spot me $50? And they'd be like, yeah, I got you. Can you do me a favor? Yeah, I got you. Whatever. But like, once they walk away from something, they will never look back at this energy ever again for no reason at all. Not even to tell them that this is the end of the friendship. Like, that's literally what I'm getting. They are so tired of this Pinky ass, bro. I tell you right now, this person is tired of their ass. Okay? Therefore, I'm saying Miss Pinky ain't gonna be a fucking issue in this connection, okay? This person is very trustworthy. They're very honest. So even if Miss Pinky stayed around and tried to get into the energy, it's not happening. And like I said, loyalty above all, bro. Like, they take it so seriously. They take it very seriously. They wouldn't betray you. Like, let's just say later on down the line, y'all are in a serious relationship and Miss Pinky shows back up wanting to be friends again or wanting to visit because they're going to be in town or some shit. It's not going to be an issue. Like, I'm telling you, no. It's not going to be an issue. That's crazy because it seems like they was never really friends for real. Like, if they can just cut them off like that or ghost them like that, it seems like they was never really that close or something like this. It seems like they're only really around each other because they have mutual friends, or like they're only really around each other because they grew up beside each other and their families are really close friends and their families have joint reunions, like they're a whole family together. So basically this person, Miss Pinky, could literally be looked at like a cousin. Like, this person could be like, why won't you pick me? Why won't you pick me? And this person is like, well, because we're like brother and sister, babes. And brothers and sisters don't fuck. Okay? Like, that's how this person views them. Like, it's nothing. It was never gonna be nothing. That bothers Miss Pinky a lot. Okay, that they can just be discarded like that. Miss Pinky don't like that. Miss or Mr., but because she's pink, I'm calling her a her. Okay, so yeah. I feel like Miss Pinky is gonna try to get the families involved. Like I said, like, these are family. They know each other because their families are close. Maybe they grew up together, going to the same school their whole lives, and that's why they was friends like that. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't actual genuine friends. They was just connected in that weird families love each other type of way. So I'm getting Miss Pinky might like run to their family and be like, why is such and such acting like this? We've been friends all our lives and now they're just going to give me the boot because they met so-and-so. And I feel like the family is going to be like, well, you know, they deserve to have their own life too. They deserve to make the moves that they want to make. They deserve to be with whoever they want to be with. Like, Miss Pinky thought that their family was going to take her or his side. That's what I'm getting. Because the families are close, because this person who's interested in you, their family is also close to this person and their family, they think that they have like a shoe in the door or something like this. Like, they think they are one-upping you by being close to this person's family. Not true. And the family don't like this person either. I don't know what this person is, but they a hot mess. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And it's not like this person's family dislikes this person, but they probably wouldn't support a relationship with the two of them together, if that makes sense. Like, they know, this person's family knows that this person is not a good match for this person. Okay? Everybody can see that this person does not align with this person except for the motherfucking pick me who wants to be picked by this person. Goddamn. Okay? It'd be like that. Okay? That's just how it be. They've been trying to get this person's attention their whole life. All you did was walk by once and they can't stop thinking about you. Like, I'm sorry for the comparison because comparison is a thief of joy. But, I mean, it's pretty clear to see. It's pretty clear to see that this person has been trying literally their entire life to impress or to get with this person or to connect with this person on a different level than they have been able to, and it's just not happening. If it were to happen, it would have been happening by now. That's what I'm getting. I really don't see this as being very relevant to you, but because I do see you guys connecting in the future, now you got the inside scoop on this little pinky bitch. Like, thank you. Exactly. 3 of Cups and the Moon. Look, there's no secrets in this connection. That's what I'm getting. There are no secrets in this connection. There will be no secrets. As soon as Pinky makes an appearance, because they will, okay? Ew, what the fuck? Pinky might even show up at the first date. Like, I mean, they're obsessed with this person. They really are. They're really obsessed with this person who finds interest in you or takes interest in you or whatever, but, like, they're obsessed to the point where it's gonna get out of hand pretty soon. Like I said, they literally grew up together or something like this. But they're still not, like, this close because Pinky keeps pushing it. Like, Pinky does too much. It's always been this way. This person has always had to deal with Pinky throwing themselves at them. And they've had to tell Pinky a million times, I'm not interested in you like that. Pinky might show up to the first date. Pinky might show up. However, if Pinky shows up to the first date, on the first date, it will be handled. There's no Pinky go home and we'll talk about this later. No. Pinky is going to be questioned right then and there. Why the fuck are they there? Why the fuck are you watching me on my date? Why the fuck are you doing this? Why the fuck are you interrupting? Why the fuck are you stalking me? Like, there's no Pinky, we'll talk about this later, I'm in the middle of something. No, it's going to be handled right then and there. That's what I'm getting. You literally don't have to worry about something with this person. Because whereas it feels like people try to hide things and take care of their business in the dark and like push things off to the side so that they're not in front of you or so that they don't potentially ruin something, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would rather handle things out in the open in front of you because that's how trust or something is created here within this particular situation. If you're on the first date and Miss Pinky shows up and they're really taking it easy on Pinky and they're like, don't do this right here, we'll talk about this later, you know, we don't gotta do this right here, and like they try to shut it down before Pinky can say too much or something like this, then it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? This person cared enough to show up, and now you want to handle it on your own, or you don't want to handle it, like, you don't want me to, I don't know. It just seems a little bit more secretive or some shit like this. I really don't know, because I personally never dealt with a situation like that, but that's just what I'm getting. Like, you would feel some type of way if they tried to, like, hide Miss Pinky in the situation that's going on, and the way Miss Pinky feels and shit. That's what I'm getting. But instead of doing that, like, they're going to put everything out in the open. They're going to question it right then and there. Like, they're not going to let something slide. That's what I'm getting. They're not going to let somebody get away with just trying to intrude or some shit like this. That's weird-ass energy. And you know what I'm also getting? Pinky could be like, oh, so crazy to see you here. I didn't know you were going to be here. Like, they could literally run up to this person and try to hug on them or something like this right in front of you or some shit like this while y'all are on a date. But I feel like as soon as they run up to this person and, like, this person sees them coming, they're going to be like, whoa, like, what are you doing here? And then Pinky's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe I saw you here, da da da. And this person's gonna be like, first of all, you never come here. You never come to this park. This is not your vibe. This is not your environment. This is not your type of people. This is not your type of hobby. You don't even like doing this type of stuff, da da da. Like, why are you here right now? Like, no, be so fucking for real. Like, why are you here right now? That's what I'm getting. Finally. I feel like that's an instant turn on. Does that make sense? It instantly is like an attraction to how this person handles the situation. That's what I'm getting, like an instant attraction. Like, as soon as they shut Pinky down and Pinky walks away all defeated and shit, you're gonna be like, that was amazing. Like, yeah. It's not like Pinky planned to ruin the first date or something like this, but that's definitely the intentions. Like, their intentions for even going to this place in the first place was literally, to like eavesdrop, to spy on them, to see how you guys are going to interact with each other and things like this. But like, it gets to them. Like, it gets to them so much so that they come out of hiding from wherever they're in their fucking corner sitting watching y'all to come forward and try to interrupt something. That's what I'm getting. So like, the intentions or the plan wasn't to step in and introduce themselves or come forward or come say something or something like this, but it gets under their skin the way it seems like you guys are connecting. Like I said, the first date, y'all connect so fast and so good. On the very first date, y'all connect like y'all been dating for a long time. That's what I'm getting, and that got under their skin. That's gonna make them come over and say some shit. They don't like the way you guys are bonding and laughing and connecting and stuff like this. And so they're going to take it upon themselves to try to flip the shit or something like this. Like, usually what I'm getting is if you're on a first date and then somebody comes and approaches them and is like extra friendly and flirty and stuff like this, then it's a clear sign to whoever they're on a date with, like, yeah, this person is probably a player or this person is probably whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a clear sign to whoever's on the date if people are approaching on this flirty note. But I feel like that's why they're like, whoa, we've never been like that. Why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck are you acting like that? Like, what the fuck? Like, no. That's what I'm getting. So it still seems like you got a good one, okay? I'm not even, like, I can't even find nothing to, like, there's just nothing. Because this person is so open and honest. Like, it feels like they don't hide stuff. Like, they just don't. They feel like it's a burden to, like, use covers or to, like, lie or to keep up with lies. Or, like, they just don't see the point in something. I'm telling you, like, they're so honest because they just don't see the point in something. Like, there's no reason to not be honest, or there's no reason to not be genuine, or there's no reason to not be loyal, or something like this. There's no reason to not talk about or communicate feelings and things like this. I don't know. It's just something about this person that if they don't see the point in something, or they don't see a reason to do something, they're not going to do it. And that's also kind of crazy because remember how I said this person, this pinky person, they're going to meet up with you, or they're going to try to befriend you before this person even asks you out on a date? They could befriend you after you get asked out on a date, but before the date itself. You meet so-and-so and y'all plan to link up in 1 week. They're going to come in. Pinky's going to come and find you and try to befriend you before that week is up. That's what I'm getting. So when they approach on the first date or whatever this may be, they're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't even recognize you talking about this person or whatever. And they're going to be like, put a stop to that. And then they're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys know each other. I can't believe you guys are dating each other. This is my best friend. We grew up together. Da da da. Like, I know them like the back of my hand. Da da da. And like, it's just weird because what a coincidence, right? What a coincidence that you get asked out and then get befriended by this weird ass person who you can read the energy on immediately, and then they show up and all of a sudden now they're best friends with the person that asked you out on the date. What a coincidence. Like, it's very obvious what's going on here. Like, it's super fucking obvious. And that's the whole thing too, because I feel like you would tell them, you would be like, so that's your friend, huh? Because they tried to become my friend within the last week, like right after you asked me out on a date. And then like 2 and 2 is gonna come together. Basically, y'all gonna know what it is. This pick me bitch is just gotta go. You know what I'm saying? From then on, I feel like this person is not an issue. On the first date, this person might be an issue, but after that, it's a non-issue for neither one of y'all. You picked up on the energy immediately. You was never really gonna befriend this person, but it's almost like you didn't shut them down immediately because, I mean, they seem nice. You know what I'm saying? They seem genuine. They seem like it would be a fun time to hang out with them or link up or go walk around the mall or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But when you notice, like when you see them on the first date, you put 2 and 2 together and they're acting like this is their best friend and they grew up together and then it's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, bitch, you gotta go. Blocked. Okay? Yeah, because you a friend for real. Like, you're a good friend, but not to shady ass bitches. You're not gonna be best friends with somebody who wants your man, right? Exactly. The fuck? Or a woman. Let me just say that. But it just flows off the tongue a little bit better or easier because I'm a woman, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's not like you're a shitty person or like, I don't know, bro. It's just nothing like that. Like, it's literally this person. It's not you. It's this person. You could have or you would have been a good friend to this person, but they're weird. They're on weird time. They're not genuine. They never wanted to be your friend. They just wanted to know the tea about this relationship. So, yeah. So, hey, that's what's up. Love that for you guys.